Right, well, welcome to video 3 in the Dandy Garden Lilypad Stamp Club, and this is the video where we're going to make a little gift bag box packaging, some sort of thing. And today we're going to make a box, and we're going to make it out of 2 sheets of 6x6 designer series paper, which obviously is perfect for this suite because your paper is already 6x6 designer series paper. Obviously you can go on and make these boxes out of any sort of paper that you like, but this is what we're going to use for now, and I think we're going to use this pattern for our base and this pattern for our lid. So let's start with our base. So we're going to take our piece of paper. Got some little bits of paper stuck in my trimmer, and our scoring blade. We don't need to do any cutting, we're only going to need to do scoring. So let us score this, and you don't want to go too heavy because you don't want to tear your paper. We're going to score it at 2 and 4 inches. We're going to swing it round and score it at 2 and 4 inches. So that will give us a piece of paper that's got sort of 9 squares, if you like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let's just fold those score lines. Now the other thing we need to do is we need to score or create a score from along here. So it's probably easier just to do that, because what you need to do is create a box like that. So if you bring this corner here up to this corner just here like that, and hold that so that it's nice and flat on the outside, and then just score it on the inside, and we're going to do that all the way round with all 4 corners. So we're going to hold that in place and score that one. Hold that in place, score that one, hold that in place and score that one. So what you should have then, you can have it so that each of those sides will come round like that, and that will give you your base. So let's just going to put a little bit of glue. You don't have to stick these if you don't want to. You could leave them so that they just fold, but I'm going to add a bit of glue in there just to keep them together. Last but not least, just enough to keep that together, and then I'm going to add a bit of glue on here so that sits nicely just there. This one sits nicely just there. And obviously you can take a bit more time adding your glue in, or you could use tape, whatever works for you, but that gives you a little square box with all your very pretty dragonflies and thistles and things on it. But now our box needs a lid. So we're going to take our other piece of paper, again 6x6, so we're going to score it straight down the middle, 3 inches both ways, 3 inches and 3 inches. And again, you don't want to be too heavy-handed with your scoring because you don't want to tear it. So let's just fold that in half and then add a folder along it. And our designer series paper is a good weight, so it's brilliant for this. Now we're going to take our corners, we're going to find that centre point just there, take our corners and fold those in. And while we've got it folded, we're going to take these pieces and fold them into the centre like this. And if we open that up, we'll do the same the other way, using our bone folder to give us a nice folded edge. Now we're going to open top and bottom out, but we're going to leave these bits in. This bit has now already got a score on it, so tuck those 2 scores in on either side like that, and then bring this piece down and round. That's it. So tuck those size bits in, tuck those score bits in, bring that round. And then same with this bit, tuck these side flaps in, tuck these corner bits in, bring that round. And what you might like to do is just put a little bit of glue on these bottom flaps, just so that it doesn't lift back out. Give that a bit of a squidge down. Now, if you'd got flimsier paper, you could fold this again, but I think that that is sturdy enough as it is. So if you want a slightly smaller lid, what you can do is fold these in again all the way round. But I think this paper, if that's flimsier paper, you might need to do that. But I think because our paper is such a good quality paper, I think that is not necessary. So let's put our lid on, so that fits beautifully. And then it's just a question of putting your treat inside. Tie that with a bit of a bow. And just grab the punch, and I think our punch will nicely punch out some of these little dragonflies on here. I'm going to, so even though that's a bigger dragonfly, I'm going to punch it with that smaller dragonfly, and that still works quite well. You can have a few little dragonflies on the top of our box. And then let's just create a little tag. Mossy meadow. Here we go. Into a bit of white card. Find a bit of mossy meadow card and back that. Going to take, just looking for the right punch. It's just here. Let's just have a hole in there, and if I just do this, we can pop that through there. And tie our bow. And there we have a cute little dragonfly box created from 2 pieces of DSP. So I hope you enjoy that little box, and we'll be back again soon for another project.